I'm Dr. Lawson and I'm your instructor for General Physics this fall semester. I wanted to make this video to welcome you to my class and to tell you a little bit about the class and myself. Before I get started with that, I wanted to address the fact that I'm not wearing a mask. The reason for this is that I am in my office, which has a door which is closed, and nobody else is in here. So it's kind of like when you're in your dorm room and you don't have to wear your mask. That's the case for when I'm in my office. As soon as I walk out of my office, I put my mask on and I'll be wearing it on campus whether I'm inside or outside. Just wanted to make that clear. So anyway, about general physics. So general physics is an introductory course for science majors. Whether you're bio, chem, physics, or pre-engineering, you have to take physics at some point. The course is calculus-based, but don't worry too much about that because most of the time we're only using calculus to sort of derive expressions or ideas that we're going to be using in the class to solve our problems. The type of material that we'll be covering in the fall semester is usually referred to as mechanics. So we'll start off learning about what we call kinematics, which is just the motion of objects like falling objects, cars driving along the highway, things like that. Then we're going to move into learn about vectors and motion of object and forces and how forces are responsible for those. So we'll think about a book sliding along a table, maybe some box sliding down an incline. And as we progress through the semester, we'll start to look at rotational motion and rolling objects. So that's sort of a general overview of what we're going to be covering in the class. I think the class is a lot of fun. Well, you know, I teach it, so obviously I like physics, and I hope that you have fun as well. So, a little bit more about the class. We are going to be trying to do face-to-face, and we're in Science 206. I actually made a separate little video about that room and where it's located that you'll be able to watch as well if you're wondering where we are. In that classroom, we will all be socially distanced, but I'm hoping that you'll be at least able to communicate to the person next to you so you get a little bit of sort of group or partner work in the class. For some of our remote learners or students who might be on campus but not feeling up to coming to class, those students will be able to join us via Zoom. And those Zoom links will be found on our Sakai page. I will let you know when they're there. I'm also going to make another video that will sort of orient you to our Sakai class page and show you where all the resources can be found and orient you to some of the other web-based pages or applications that we will be using in class. So I wanted to talk a little bit about how you can contact me. The best way to contact me is via email. My email address, it's going to be on the syllabus, so don't worry if you don't get it. It's llawson@providence.edu. I'm usually really responsive to emails, and I will pledge to you that during the week of the semester, the weeks during the semester, the weekdays I mean, I will get back to you within 24 hours. Over the weekends, I will say about 48 hours. But please don't hesitate to email me a second time if you haven't heard from me. There are times when your emails will get lost in the shuffle. I get probably 100 emails every day. And I certainly don't mind if you remind me because I can sometimes be an absent-minded professor, and I will definitely then get back to you. The other thing that I wanted to say is just for expectations is while during the day, I usually will respond to your emails really quickly, so much quicker than 24 hours, but probably past 7 or 8 o'clock, I won't be responding to emails. I'll be sort of shutting down for the night. During the semester, I'll be available to help you via what we call office hours, which are sort of dedicated times during the week where I will be available to help and meet with students. During this semester, those office hours will be happening via Zoom because it's not going to be safe for us to be in close proximity with each other within my office. But I think that the Zoom office hours will work just as well as being face-to-face, and I look forward to meeting with all of you during my office hours. I haven't figured out what those hours will be yet. It's been quite a rush getting ready for the semester, and I often find it more helpful for me to sort of figure out the rhythm of the week and see when it would work best to have those times. When I figure that out, which will be during the first week of classes, I will post those on our Sakai page and let you know. In the meantime, and as a general rule, if my office hours don't work for you, please don't hesitate to reach out to me via email and we can set up a time for us to meet. I know that my office hours won't be good for 100% of the class, then that's why I want to be flexible and be able to arrange with you to meet with you on a time that works for both of us. Like I said previously, I just wanted to reiterate that our Sakai site is where most of our materials for class can be found, and I will be making a separate video to help you sort of navigate that site and to see where to find things, and also again talk about some of the other websites that we will be using. The syllabus is going to be on that Sakai site. It's already loaded there, and I want to encourage you to read through it maybe a couple times to get all the details. There's a tremendous amount of information there, and please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions. So I'm going to close by saying just let you know a little bit about myself, and I also look forward to learning about each of you, and that's actually an assignment that you will have during the first week of class. So about me, I am not a native Rhode Islander, but I've lived here over 25 years. I came here in 1994, and I have been teaching general physics probably every year since I started here. So I really love teaching this class, and I hope that my love of physics will at least somewhat rub off on you guys, and you will enjoy it as well, because I think it's a lot of fun. I know, yeah, I'm a physics nerd, so maybe my idea of fun doesn't match up with yours, but I think it's a fun class. I actually have 2 children who are also in college, so I feel like I get a little bit of insight as to what the experience is like for you. And I know we're all like kind of pushing through this current pandemic situation, and I'm there right with you. And we're going to make it through this, and I hope that we have a really good semester. When I'm not hanging around doing physics problems for fun, one of my favorite pastimes is swimming, and that's one of the reasons I love Rhode Island, is because there's so many great places to swim. I've been swimming outside most of the summer because I can, and I hope to continue well into the fall as long as I can handle the cold weather and the cold water. Little secret, my husband is a chemistry professor, Dr. Check. Sometimes it takes people years to figure that out. We still meet other faculty members who don't really even know that that's a fact. So now you know from day one. I don't know if you care, but it's a fact. And I also have a little buddy in my office. We want to see if we can get him on camera. There, that's Dakota. And he's gonna join us. He's gonna join me in my office sometimes. There he is. All right, enough of that. So I hope that this video makes you feel ready for physics. I look forward to meeting you on Monday, whether you're in our classroom or joining us via Zoom. And if you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out and email me. See you Monday.